If you're ever thinking of something to buy me perfume. I will never ever be upset about more perfume. Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl eToro, aka ICU Glam, and we are back with a new video. And this time I'm diving into something that is commonly talked about on my Instagram. So if you don't follow my Instagram, make sure you go ahead and follow my Instagram here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up button if you like the video, thumbs it down if you don't. So my IG fam already know a little bit about me. They know that I love to smell good. I love smell goods. I love perfumes. I love everything about smelling good. I often talk about a lot on my Instagram, my smell of the day, or like what perfume I'm wearing, what I'm really into, what I'm loving, what's on my wish list, what I need, what I want. What I did is I gathered I tried to pick 10 favorites, but I think 11 or 12 of my favorite perfumes in my collection to show you guys. And I don't really think me sharing the notes really helps because, like me, I think a lot of you out there probably don't have noses that are trained to pick up notes and smell notes. So I kind of thought it would be cool if I showed you guys my faves and kind of gave you what my take on what they smell like is, and then give you like the scenario or situation you would find me in wearing this in. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Before I even get into the perfume, I wanted to give you guys my typical smell good breakdown, okay? My smell good routine starts in the shower. If you've watched my other videos, you would know that I put on an in-shower body oil that I really feel like sets the tone. My body oil and my body wash set the tone for my smell good experience, okay? This whole thing is an experience, okay? So I got my body oil on in the shower, and then before I put on any perfumes, I really personally do love a really good body spray. Body sprays are like, I feel like they've become a thing of like the early 2000s and 90s. Like no one really pays attention to body sprays anymore. And personally, I'm not crazy about body sprays from all brands. I love body sprays from Victoria's Secret. That is my smell good secret that I really not wanted to tell anybody for a very long time, but here I am sharing with you guys. I love my Victoria's Secret body sprays. I use them faithfully every day. After I put on like my body lotion, I've moisturized and everything, I'll just myself before I start really getting ready with my Victoria's Secret body spray. This one is Love Star by Victoria's Secret, and this is Victoria's Secret Tease. So whenever Victoria's Secret has their semi-annual sale, that's what it's called. Whenever they have the semi-annual sale, I always make sure I pick up a couple. I think the last sale I picked up like 5 or 6, and I stockpile them. If you look in my cabinet of what I keep, I have about probably like anywhere from 10 to 15 Victoria's Secret body sprays, because I seem to think that if the world is ending, the one thing I would need is Victoria's Secret body spray, and that's on that. So after I layer on my body sprays, I like to then move on to my perfume. Some things you need to know about my perfume palette and what I go for in perfumes. I am not a vanilla-y, sugary, powdery, fruity smelling kind of woman. I love my perfumes to be present, meaning that I want you to smell my perfume when I come in. I don't want to smell as strong as a man. Of course, we're keeping our femininity and owning that we are a woman, but I love spicy, woodsy, kind of like warm scents. You'll see I do have a few that aren't. I'm like kind of pretty balanced. I have half spicy, woodsy, half like on the lighter, more floral side. If I'm not doing woods, I'll do like a floral, kind of light kind of smell, but I really am not shy when it comes to strong, kind of woodsy, musky perfumes. Keep that in mind as I go through my collection with you all. If you have a similar palette, you might really enjoy some of the things that I have. First up, these are kind of dirty. Oh my goodness, I should have cleaned these off before I got on camera, all strong and proud. I'm going to show you guys 2 perfumes that I'm loving from the same designer house. These are by BYREDO. They are Bal D'Afrique and Blanc. Is it pronounced Blanc? I want to say it's called pronounced Blancs. They're Eau de Perfumes, and I love BYREDO. I honestly think if you guys give me enough time, I will build most of my collection to include BYREDO, because elevator music, La Tulipe, named or unlisted, Gypsy Water. I really love BYREDO's fragrances. So one thing about me, I like to buy perfume when I travel, because I'll either buy it duty free or I'll buy it wherever I am. It just kind of like helps me mark my experience, and I really am one of those people that I associate a lot of things to scents and smells. So I will associate the scent to my experience in my trip. So I bought the BYREDO Bal D'Afrique when I was in Paris, and I'll never forget. I bought it at what's that place? Galeries Lafayette in Champs-Élysées. I bought this from the sweetest salesperson. Like, he was like literally, we went around the whole entire store and shopped, and I know that's his job, but he was so dang good at it. Like, I literally went floor to floor to floor. I bought something from it, sunglasses, bags, shoes, this, that. I was in Paris on one, okay? And this scent, like, when I say I love strong scents, like Bal D'Afrique is really like, I don't even know how to describe it. It just smells like everything beautiful about Africa. Is that weird? Like, and this reminds me of my trip to Nigeria, because I carried this to Nigeria, and oh my gosh, it just like, it's so great. So you will find me in Bal D'Afrique any day. No, honestly, I can say that about every perfume I have, but you would find me in Bal D'Afrique if I was like getting ready, honestly, on a night out. I could wear it on a date night, I could wear it on a girl's night. If you smell it, you might categorize it as a nighttime perfume, but I really, honestly, I can wear my Bal D'Afrique any time of the day. Africans know a 50th birthday party, baby shower, all those kind of things, I'll wear it, because BYREDO scents in general are super long lasting, and they just smell. Blanc, on the other hand, is kind of the opposite of Bal D'Afrique for me. It's a lot lighter. If I remember the salesperson telling me correctly, Blanc was made in honor of the designer's mom. I think he said, was it Blanc or Bal D'Afrique that reminded him of his mom? If you like a more softer, daintier, kind of easier scent, you'll wear Blanc. You will find me wearing Blanche during the daytime. I'll mix this, and you guys will see, I'll show you later. I mix it with another one of my perfumes, and I get non-stop compliments. I mean, I get compliments on both. I really get compliments on all my smells. That's one thing people can never say about me is your girl don't smell good, because I always smell good. And I smell more than good. I think I like to smell unforgettable, like baby. I don't really wear Blanc on its own. I tend to mix it with other perfumes, other scents. I don't know if I love it enough to wear it on its own, but I loved it enough to put it on my wish list and now own it. But yeah, it's a really good mixing scent for me. Next up, I'm gonna show you the only Chanel scent that I've ever found that I liked. I don't know what it is about Chanel scents. Chanel scents to me are very dated. Like, even the one I'm about to show you, I bought it because, and I don't know, I bought it because at the time, I think I was kind of rushed in buying it, but obviously I like it because I've used more than half of it. It is the Gabrielle perfume by Chanel. I've had this one for some time now. Let me stop fronting. I really do like this. I bought this. I always associate my scents to experiences. I bought this when I was going to Italy. This Gabrielle by Chanel, I haven't worn it in a while, so after spray, let me stop fronting. I really do like this one. It has a more mild, woodsy kind of scent. So it's not for my vanilla, apple bottom, princess peach pop smelling ladies. This is for a woman who wants to make a presence, as I feel most of my scents are. You would catch me wearing Gabrielle by Chanel if I was, where would I be? I could wear this on a date, like a first date. So I just met you and we are trying to see if we like each other. And I don't want my scents to offend you, but I want you to know that I'm there. So I plop on a pss, pss, pss of Gabrielle by Chanel, and I'm out the door. And as you meet me for dinner, because you're waiting at the bar, because you're a gentleman and you're just waiting, you come in to give me a bisou, and I smell, the smell lingers on my collarbone, and you just can't get enough. No, but seriously, I do like that. I do love my Gabrielle by Chanel. I mix it with what I'm going to show you next, the Gucci Guilty. This is the Gucci Guilty Absolute. I have the original Gucci Guilty. It's also on my list. So I have the original Gucci Guilty, and I have the Gucci Guilty Absolute. Absolute. The Gucci Guilty Original I think is one of the first perfumes I've ever had. Between this and another one I'll show you guys. I just really think this is so, like, it is Gucci Guilty Original times 5. Like, it's got more, like, oh, I'm about to curse. It smells so good. Damn, I'll be smelling this good and y'all be letting me. The Gucci Guilty Absolute is the Gucci Guilty Original times 5. It is a lot spicier, a lot muskier, a lot woodier, so it is a lot more present, but it does have like underlying notes. This is me using my professional nose. It has underlying notes of like fruit. It's a little fruity. So as strong as it is, it does have, I think, especially when it dries down, I think it has a little bit of a fruity note that the combination of like the woods with the fruit just makes it like unforgettable. And I really do think it goes a lot into like how I layer my scents. I don't tend to wear one perfume on its own. I do like to mix perfumes. So like if you ever ask me what are you wearing, it's so hard for me to tell people because it's like I will like just grab a couple things and spray them down. And you have to always remember that because something smells a certain way on me, it doesn't mean it's gonna smell the same on you. Body chemistry plays a lot into how things smell on our skin. So my personal body chemistry mixed with certain perfumes may smell heavenly, while the same perfume on someone else may smell like trash. So always keep that in mind, especially as you watch these videos and you see things that other people like. Just bear in mind that you may pick it up, you may not like it, and that doesn't necessarily mean that it doesn't smell good. It just may not work well with your body chemistry, and that is totally okay. Next, I'm going to show you another, like, this is like such nostalgia for me. Classic in my collection is the Dolce Gabbana The One. This is the One Original. So the Dolce & Gabbana The One, I think, it was definitely my first perfume. Gucci Guilty Original came second. The One by Dolce & Gabbana was definitely first, and I think I got this when I was in high school when I got my first perfume. And this is obviously not the same bottle I've had since high school. I've gotten a little bit older. It is like one of my, it brings back so much nostalgia for me, which is why I think I love it. But also I like it because it contrasts very nicely against most of my collection. So most of what I showed you guys are really my strong woodsy kind of florally scents. Dolce & Gabbana, to me, The One is a little bit softer. So I don't want to spray it again because I have so many scents going in the air. Like I really feel like I'm gonna pass out in a second. It's got kind of like, I don't know if you want to call that a vanilla note under it, but it definitely leans more towards like an amber / vanilla. Father forgive me, and everyone forgive me if I'm giving you wrong notes, but this is just what my nose feels like it's smelling. It's definitely got more of a romantic, like amber, vanilla kind of smell towards it. And although I'm not a vanilla kind of person, I love The One. You can catch me wearing The One on a daytime first date. So we've met. We've met and we've gone out to dinner, we've gone on dates, but we're going out in the daytime. We're gonna go grab coffee, we're gonna do something really cheeky and cute during the day, maybe walk through the park. Dolce & Gabbana The One I'll go to because again, it's a bit softer, but it still makes its presence known, and I love scents like that. I don't grab it as much because it's really not it's not even in my top 5 really, because it contrasts so much what I love to smell like every single day. And it's tucked in a way in my perfume display in a way that sometimes I don't see it, but sometimes I'll see it and be like, dang, The One, like this is really the one. Love, 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 love this. Next up, I'm going to show you Gucci's Fading Autumn. And this is a massive bottle. I'll tell you right now, this is 150 mls, 5 fluid ounces. I believe most scents, like the average size scent is like 1.7 or 1 to 3 to 1.7 ounces. So that tells you how huge this bottle is. So for the price point, I think this retails, it's hard because I bought this one in Dubai. This retails for, I want to say about $275 to $300 American dollars. But for the amount that you get, it is really crazy. Now, this Fading Autumn is not for the faint of heart. And every time I spray this on, I feel like a boss. Okay, the best way I can describe how this smells is like, I don't know, there's this like classic Nigerian man scent. This is the female version. Like, so when I smelled it, I was like, I must carry this one. It just smells like, this I think is the strongest scent that I own. So this is even stronger than BYREDO's Bal D'Afrique. Like, this is like, I'm a woman on the move. Like, when I wear my furs or I'm in power mode, that's when you'll catch me wearing my Fading Autumn. Like, it is just, it's very musky, very strong, very strong. So if you are definitely like a soft smelling dainty kind of person, you won't like that. But it is not so strong that it's overpowering, that you feel like anywhere you go it's appalling and it makes people nauseous. Like, a couple spritz go a very long way. And I will say that about all the scents that I carry. I hate scents that don't last long. All my scents last long, but my Gucci Fading Autumn, if I spray it today on this blouse that I'm wearing, if I spray my Gucci today, I put the blouse away, I go pick it up 3 weeks later, I'm still gonna smell the Gucci Fading Autumn, and it's gonna be just as it was the first day I put it on. I love it. Not only do I love the scent, but the bottle sends me. Like, look at the details on the bottle. The florals, y'all already know I'm a floral kind of girl, and I just felt like for the size, like, you couldn't beat it. So this boob right here, bae, love, love, love her. Next up is my Roberto Cavalli Deep Desire. Now this one I don't use as much because it is so far off from what I typically smell like. This Roberto Cavalli is really, really sweet, and every time I smell it I always think, like, what was I thinking when I bought it? And if I remember correctly, I bought this one in Dubai also, and this I was in a rush to buy because I just wanted to pick up something that, I don't know, I just wanted something different. But I never use this on its own. I like to use this as a mix. It's very sweet, like candy. It reminds me a lot of Prada candy, which I don't personally own because it's too sweet for me. But it's sweet, but it has a little to it. Like, let's see. Yeah, it's sweet but rosy. But I love it. Like, I don't typically wear it on its own, but if I mix this with my Fading Autumn by Gucci, like, you don't know who I am. You don't know if I'm a boss. You don't know if I am a goddess. You don't know, well, you know I'm a goddess. You don't know if I fell from the sky. You don't know if I came up from the ground. You just don't know where I came from, who I am. But because of the way I smell, you want to smell with me. Next, I have a perfume that I have a love-hate relationship with. I say a love-hate relationship because I love how it smells. It smells divine. But I feel like social media and Instagram, somehow everyone got a hold of this, and everybody buys it, and everybody smells like it. And I don't like smelling like what other people smell like, which is the main reason why I like to mix my scents. It is the MAISON Francis KURKDJIAN Paris Baccarat Rouge 540. Okay, listen, I'm sure you guys have seen this red and gold bottle everywhere. It is the Baccarat Rouge 540. It smells amazing, don't get me wrong, but ooh, it smells really good. The staying powder on this is amazing. So I didn't want to bring both because it's a copy. So I have the 540, the Baccarat Rouge, in the, it's just the Eau de Parfum, but I also have it in the, I don't know what they call it, the oil based one. Baccarat Rouge is when I'm wearing this when I'm going on a date and I'm not yet quite sure if I've sealed the deal. Like, I don't know yet if you really love me. I don't know yet if you're gonna call me. I mean, I know you're gonna call me to go on more dates, but I don't know if you're gonna call me with haste to go on more dates. So I spray on my Baccarat Rouge before I leave the house. And as soon as you smell me, you know I'm the one. And you know that the minute our date finishes, you're gonna go home. You're gonna sit in your bed. You're gonna be thinking, I love this girl. That night, shall you be calling me? Say, I had an amazing time with you and I'd love to do it again sometime. Are you free tomorrow morning? You see how it went? Baccarat Rouge can seal the deal for you, lady. Now my last three scents I'm going to show you guys, I'm grouping them together because they're fairly new for me, and for them to be fairly new and make it to my list is really, really, really crazy. If you follow me on the gram, you know this was on my wish list for my birthday, the Black Opium by Yves Saint Laurent. It's very popular. And it's crazy. It's so popular, but I really honestly just got into it. I want to say like 2-3 months ago. I think they have 2 versions of this scent, and I think it's the other one that I'm not really crazy about. But this one, I was in Ulta just trying scents, and I fell in love. It just smells like, I wore this the other day to church, and my mom pulled me and stopped me. She said, "What are you wearing? It smells so good." I was like, sis, that's that Yves Saint Laurent, baby. It's that Yves Saint Laurent. It is a bit on the sweeter side for me, like vanillas, coffees. I don't know what the notes are, like officially, professionally listed as, but it is more of like a vanilla-y, coffee-y kind of smell to me, and just on my skin, on my... So obviously, the type of scenario you'd catch me in wearing that, I might be in church. I might be going to pick up a salad. I might be going to pick up my groceries. You just got to know your body chemistry. Next up, by the same designer house, we have YSL's Libre. I just got this too, and you can tell it's barely used. First off, the bottle design sent me far enough. And I think this is fairly new for YSL. I don't think they've had this out for a very long time. The first time I smelled it, I want to say it was just after Christmas. I don't know if I was really late to the party and just dropped the top. It's just like really classic to me. Like, I have to smell it again just to recharge me so I can talk about it. Super classic to me. It's got like a citrusy, yes, okay, professionality is coming. It's got this like citrusy kind of note to it. Citrus would make it strong. Christmas time without all the Christmas. It's crazy. Now, what scenario would you find me wearing that scent in? You could definitely find me wearing YSL on a date. Definitely date night. I'm throwing that on, and you just gonna wanna, you're gonna be like, babe, can we skip the date? Let's just go home. Now, I'm just getting into it. Like I said, it's fairly new, but it did definitely make my list because the design of the bottle itself was gorgeous, and that's a huge part of the buying experience for me, is the design of the bottle. And then the scent is really cute and sweet and nice, and I love it. I love it. Lastly, for me, my list of my current faves is my, what is this? Oh So Sweets? Oh So Sweets by Marc Jacobs. Yes, this is the Daisy Love. Now, everyone's got to have a Marc Jacobs Daisy John in their collection. I don't care who you are. We all have a Marc Jacobs Daisy John, whether it is, what is it? The one with all the little white flowers. You got the other one with the orange flowers. You got the other one with the pink flowers, red flowers. Everyone's got a Marc Jacobs Daisy in their collection. I think depending on the type of scent wearer that you are, you may never even have a Marc Jacobs, but I think my scents vary so much between being florally and light to citrusy and dainty to strong, woodsy, musky that I smelled this one and I loved it. Oh, this is really also, oh, how do you pronounce it? Oh, so sweet. Oh, like the perfume, also sweet. Yes. It just really sends me. This is like really girly. Like when I think of like bringing out my full femininity, I think of this perfume, and I would recommend this for my ladies who are working on activating and maintaining and bringing out their full femininity. Dainty, florally sweet kind of but strong enough perfumes like this are really your way to go. But yes, guys, that wraps up my top 10/12/however many it is perfumes in my perfume collection. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I didn't want to just sit down here and show you everything I had, because that, like I said, would have been boring, but a little insight into what I like to smell like, what I like to wear. Hopefully you pick up things that you might like to add to your collection, you might like to wear, things that you maybe never thought of trying. Step out on a limb, try something new. You might really love it. As always, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.